Hey, how's everybody doing today? This is Price, and thank you for tuning in to Binge Culture. I want to have a little talk about Atlas, man. That was the game that I really thought was going to be it for me, you know what I mean? I've been looking for an MMORPG kind of game to sink my teeth into, and I was in love with Ark, for a while. Like, I was playing it a lot, daily. I thought I would have a similar experience to Ark. But after a couple of weeks of playing Atlas, I have come to the conclusion that this game just won't deliver that. For me, at least. It might for some other people, but for me, so far it hasn't at all. And I was defending this game in the beginning when it first came out because I thought that when I reached the end game, when you already built your base and you have ships and you have basically an army of players ready to raid and to do boss fights and all this stuff, I thought it was going to be fun at that point. So I was patiently waiting to get to that point, and it was hard, right? You start off with a raft and all this stuff, and even getting a raft is hard. But I ended up joining a big tribe or a big company, and basically that kind of just like propelled me all the way kind of like to end game. We had 2 galleons. We had a huge alliance. We were like 60 people deep, or well, we still are because I'm still in that company. I thought that when I had all this stuff that I would be able to have fun with the game. But actually this weekend we went out raiding, and I was trying to get some content out about Atlas because I haven't been able to because the game has just been so grindy and boring that I can't stream it. I can't make videos on it because what the hell am I gonna, put? What kind of content is that? Just me smacking a freaking tree or a rock for 2 hours. I can't put a video out like that. So I thought this is perfect. I'm raiding, there's combat and all this and explosions. This is going to be perfect for YouTube. Boy, was I wrong. Because the thing is that back in Ark, a raid consisted of gigas and wyverns. On top of that, turrets and all this, and you would throw in the turtles to sponge up all the bullets from the turrets and all that stuff, right? A lot of flight involved, a lot of strategy involved too. A raid in Atlas consists of you fighting the wind most of the time. Like, as you can see on screen, we were against the wind, so we're moving very, very slowly while we're trying to take over this island. On top of that, the combat consists of hopping on the cannons and just shooting a couple of times while a slow moving boat passes by you, or while you pass by an island or something. The point is, it's not very exciting. You know what I mean? Like, I thought guns would come more into play. I imagined like people like swinging from one ship to the other and all this, and maybe it could be that at some point, but I can't imagine it right now. Like, this raid kind of like made me realize this game actually isn't all that fun right now at the moment. And honestly, I'm not knocking the game, you know what I mean? Like, I still think it's going to be a good game. It's just not a good game right now. And I really wanted it to be. So I was defending it every chance that I got. Every time someone would talk shit about it or whatever, I would defend it. But at this point, I can't do that anymore because honestly, I'm not having fun in the game. Like, every time I'm playing, I'm thinking about hopping back on Rainbow Six Siege or any other game, as a matter of fact. The only reason why I stay is because I would push myself through it, saying, okay, once I grind all this out, get all the materials, get all the cannons ready and everything for the big raid this weekend, I'm going to have fun at that point. That's how it was with Ark. It was very grindy, same way, but the raids were just so fun that you would push yourself through it. Once I finally got to the raid in Atlas, I was so underwhelmed. Like, it was actually insane how underwhelmed. Like, I literally was so underwhelmed that I logged off halfway through the raid. Like, that's how mad I was. Because I spent weeks grinding, and then raiding is not fun in this game. Like, maybe I had like way too high expectations for it. Like, maybe it's my fault, but man, I don't know. If a game is that grindy, it has to be fun at some point, right? So, bottom line of this video, I'm just going to get straight to the point. If you're still wondering whether the game is worth it to buy, right now at this point, I'm going to have to say no. And I really wish I could say yes, because I'm a huge fan of Ark, like I said. I really can't. And I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from the game, honestly. And I'm just going to go back to making Rainbow Six Siege videos until the game improves, at least. Until the game has more content. I might even just join into a unofficial server. Maybe have more fun there, you know, boosted stats. And maybe there I'll have more fun. You know what I mean? Like maybe there everybody will have a galleon with a full crew of NPCs. And we'll be able to have some epic fights there, you know, epic raids and epic sea battles and shit like that. Maybe that's what I'll do. But right now, official servers, way too boring, way too grindy, and it's just not worth it. Like the grind is literally not worth it. That's the conclusion that I came to. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sorry to be so negative, but it is what it is. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next video, and I'll catch you guys next time.